Now that's how you apologize for this piece of shit. Deadpool. Deadpool is yet another attempt of telling the story of Wade Wilson, only this time they actually tried because yeah, we can't take this abomination seriously. Anyways, the movie again stars Ryan Reynolds as Wade Wilson. And he's a foul mouth, he's a merc, but at one point he falls in love with this very, very hot stripper played by Inara from Firefly. And yeah, immediately they gravitate towards one another and form a relationship. But yeah, he is soon diagnosed with terminal cancer, and then some really shady ass people approach him and they're like, you know what, we can heal you. We can make you a superhero. And boom, Deadpool is born. But now this love story sort of turns into a revenge story, and now we have our movie. I can tell you from the get-go that Deadpool is unlike anything we have ever seen when it comes to superhero movies. This movie was fucking incredible. I shit you not, this movie is amazing. The opening credits are some of the funniest things I have seen in a very, very long time. I was on the edge of my seat laughing throughout most of the entire film. And yes, this movie definitely portrays Deadpool the way he's supposed to be. He is the merc with a mouth, he makes use of pop culture references, meta humor, and he's absolutely self-aware. Yes, he is breaking the fourth wall constantly, and it's awesome. You saw it already in the trailer. He makes fun of the bullshit Deadpool, Green Lantern, Ryan Reynolds himself, the X-Men, all of it, and it works perfectly. And yes, this movie is R-rated, so vulgar language, hardcore violence, but it's done in such an entertaining way that you just can't stop but enjoying it. And yes, we've already seen the trailer that some of the X-Men do pop up in the movie. And yeah, it is amazing when you see these terrific good guys being confronted with a guy like Deadpool, who is nothing like a hero. And yeah, let's get right to it. Ryan Reynolds is the man. This movie is the Ryan Reynolds show because he was born to play Deadpool. He's been trying to get this movie done ever since 2005, and now we finally have the end result, and it was worth the wait. And the funny thing is, even though the humor is great, the violence is great, I actually did care about the romance in the movie. Yeah, I shit you not. The relationship between Vanessa and Wade Wilson was actually kind of cute because it wasn't overly Hollywoodized. No, they're both foul mouths and they get down dirty, but it works perfectly. It's like they found one another, and I was rooting for them, believe it or not. In a day and age where we are bombarded with new superhero movies like every other month, it is so refreshing to have a movie that completely breaks the formula, and Deadpool absolutely does. I mean, if you look at the MCU, it's always about a person that has to realize he's a hero and has to stop a really uninteresting villain from going after a MacGuffin. No, Deadpool is nothing like that. And I even like the dynamic between Deadpool and the villain. Yeah, granted, he is not the greatest villain of all time, but I like their dynamic. And the dramatic moments also worked in the film, which could have been horrible because if you have the strong contrast between comedy and drama, normally this can lead to a sloppy mess. Luckily, this movie delivered on every level. Guys, I'm so glad to announce that Deadpool gets the gold medal. It's everything I wanted it to be. It was funny, it was self-referential. The character of Deadpool is just one of the coolest characters in comic book history, and they portrayed him perfectly. The breaking the fourth wall was amazing and not just a stupid gimmick. And this movie is now among my top 10 favorite comic book movies of all time. So Deadpool, have you seen it? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. And if you like what you see here and you want to see more, then just subscribe.